questions for those of you who'd like a live reading, and no nonsense readings with very practical advice and outcomes, and channel messages, predictions, connecting with people on the other side and pets as well. And any question you might have, all questions are open. So welcome everybody. Hope you're doing really well. Hope you're enjoying this Friday night in the US, Saturday morning the rest of the world. I have one pre-ordered super chat. I do want to mention that all of the links for the payments off on my website are back on. So Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, Wise, and also Revolut. So let's have a look, everyone. What's happening? What's going on? I have one pre-order I'm going to do now, and then we're going to jump into your questions in the live. I'd like to welcome all the new people, do a shout out where you're from, like on arrival, and a question if you'd like to do a question or multiple questions. How are you, Venusian? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Minimum donation is $5 US per question, per topic. And the more in depth the reading, the bigger the donation. Okay, so let's have a look. I've got my pendulum on hand, ready to roll. We were using Amira's Love Oracle cards. They still are available. The link is in the Show More section, and also the Coffee Cup Oracle are out of stock, but I'm going to be using those as well. Right, they're out of stock at the moment, yeah. Okay, so we have a question for... Some of you got some interesting visions into that melted candle for Venusian that was done on the white one. I just wanted to keep on burning that candle because I'm going to get some more candles, I think, this weekend. So yeah, some different candles. How is everyone? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, some of you got some interesting visions in that candle. Walrus was one. That's an interesting animal. Yeah, walrus. I'm not sure exactly what the walrus means, but you can always look it up. Okay, so let's have a look at Raquel. Raquel from Brazil is asking about what to do next. What to do next. And welcome to all of those who are joining from far and wide. You're most welcome. Okay, and just to let you know, Venetia, the Cash App is working again. I had to change my phone, the phone app location, so that's what happened. Yep. Okay, let's have a look for Raquel. What's going on, Raquel? What's happening? What to do next? I'm going to do a season as well. What season is it best to go in? Okay, you've got a summer and you've got an autumn. Okay, so summer and autumn. So Brazil is in autumn now. Oh, no, it's in spring. So it could be summer. So it could be in 3 to 6 months time could be the window to go somewhere. But I'm still feeling to go to Pipa, even though you did some cards on it. I wouldn't rule Pipa out, and I don't know, I would negotiate maybe a part-time reception job there in the mornings or something, or the evenings, and have the rest of the day to do your astrology, to do your retreat, to do your deep thinking, and you're going to be away from family and friends that are going to distract you. I think that's really the main key. And to stop them from calling you all the time, like video calling you and taking up all your time. So just putting a boundary on that. Yeah. So I think it's something to work out with your advisor, your therapist. But let's just do a spread and just see what comes up. Okay, you want peace. You're looking for peace. Peace and serenity. Okay. Overcoming hurdles and challenges with the mountain. You feel like there's a huge mountain to arrive at your potential of your desires. So whatever it is that you feel, I feel like the snake is more about your own desires and what you want to do. And there's a lot of fear there still. So I feel like I wouldn't do anything or make any major moves until you feel like you're confident. You feel like you're kind of more confident in the direction to go in, the determination to go in. And it's sort of like a cycle. A cycle needs to close out before another one starts. So I feel like you're not quite ready, is what I'm getting. You're not quite ready to make a big decision and a big leap of faith right now. I feel like this cycle needs to be closed out, and I feel like it's to do with the family. I feel like it's to do with your home city. I feel like it's to do with fears, with feeling bold, feeling confident, and feeling determined, and also willing to move forward in the direction that you want to go in and do the things that you want to do. The news and messages is there. I would say this is to do with Amanda. She will actually, I feel, help you get your message out. So I don't know when you're going to be staying at Amanda's, but I think that is going to be a good one to do. And then you're going to plan a trip. It is near the ocean, so it could be on the sea or at a distance, but there's no actual countries right now that are kind of beneficial to go to right now. Yeah, there's no countries, so it could be near the sea in Brazil. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. The sea in Brazil. Is this location in Brazil for Raquel's next move? I don't know, I'm getting Portugal again. It's not giving us a yes or a no. Is Pipa a yes or a no, a good idea or not? Pipa's a calm yes. Is Rio a good option? Not so much, not saying much. Is São Paulo a good option? No. Is Florianopolis a good option? No. Is further north Jericoacoara a good option? No. The only yes we got was a small one for Pipa. Is Pipa a good place to regroup? No. Is Pipa a good place to work? Yeah, you got jobs there. Okay, that's a big yes. Is Pipa a good place to launch the business? Yes. Is there a partner who will be is there a potential gringo partner in Brazil for you? Or that you'll meet in Brazil? It's not saying yes. Is it best to go to New Zealand? No. Is it best to go to Australia? No. Is it best to go to Spain? No. Portugal? Small yes. France? No. Italy? No. There's no, there doesn't seem to be a lot of options. I think Pipa might be the best place to go. Yeah. Yeah, I think Pipa might be the place to go to regroup. Yeah, to regroup. Okay. It's not really showing it. I don't think it's the right time to go anywhere. If you can stay there where you are for about 3 months, I think coming into the summer would be a good time to go somewhere. Goddess 33, thank you for your donation. Yeah, you might get more hits in the summertime to go somewhere, some opening or something. Yeah. All right. How is everybody? Hi, Michi. Hi, Keki Law. How are you? Hi, Goddess 33. Welcome, welcome. Hi, TP. Hi, Mystique. Okay. Goddess 33. Great news. I got the grant like you predicted for school. Thank you. Oh, excellent. Excellent news. Excellent news. What was your question for today? Goddess 33, I'll come back down to you. We've got TP. Hi, TP. Hi, TP. Thank you for the 5. Hi, Amira. Will I hear from Corella in the month of September? 1 card and pendulum, yes or no? Will I hear from Corella? Month of September. TP, month of September. News from Corella? No. It's not giving me a yes. Unless something major. She might actually, if that's the ex-boss, she might actually be gone. Will you hear from Corella in the next, in September? It's a no, but it's verging on a potential yes, but I think you'll hear about her, about this person. I don't know, I don't think you'll hear directly from this person. So I hope you get a different option or situation. Okay. Thank you, Goddess 33. Hi, Mystique. How are you? September to September. Thank you for the 20. All right. How is everyone? Good to see you all. Yeah. I've missed you on the lives. Hi, Mavita. How are you? Welcome back. Goddess 33, what was your question? Did you send it to me on my email maybe? Let me check. Let me check first. Let me check. let me know. I can't see anything, so let me know. Goddess 33, if you're still there. Okay. Thanks, Venusian. Thank you, thank you. If we can put the link, that would be awesome for the donation page as well. All donations are working again. Oh, I haven't started you yet, Mystique. I'm going to start now. Hi, Mystique. Good to see you. September to September. Let's have a look for you, Mystique. September to September. What's coming up for Mystique? What's the pattern? What's the drive and the dream? I'm getting drive and dream. Drive and dream. Dream to drive. The driving dream. Something hitting off. And I'm also getting diamond. Something about a diamond. You might get something that looks like diamantes or something that looks like a diamond. Or you might find a diamond, or you might go into some sort of like wearing more sparkles or something like that. I know some people are putting like diamond accessories woven into their hair. I don't know how that works. Hi, Jess. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's have a look at Mystique. What's going on? Mystique, September. Well, you got the star, Mystique. That's awesome. So you're feeling like you're on a roll, feeling like your star is rising, definitely on the up and up. Fortune taking off. So I feel like you're definitely on a roll here. Fortune taking off, going in a new direction, closing out a cycle as well. I feel like you're going to close out a cycle in October. It's like enough already. November, you've got more money. So you might actually sort out the finances and the credit score and everything in or by November. That could be the turning point for you. The diamond keeps coming up. So I feel like you could meet somebody who's a diamond in the rough, which means they come across as a bit rough, but they're actually a diamond. Could be a helping person. Feel it's somebody new or somebody that you don't see coming. Nine of Swords, I don't like that. Let's do a clarifier for this September 2026. Okay. Okay. Stressed about finances, but somebody might be trying to take your money again. It could be family once again, could be something like that. That could be the stress. So when they see your star rising, then they're going to try to come at you, whoever they might be. Could even be children, could be anybody. Okay, so let's have a look and see. You're looking for new directions to go in December. Something is definitely looking like a change of air. There's a change of wind in December. There's a new phase, a new start, a new cycle, and you're going to really launch yourself into it nicely in January. So it could be like, I feel like I'm seeing a motorbike, like kick-starting a motorbike, revving a motorbike. Something's going to come up really fast. It's going to be like, okay, this is the way to go. This is what we're doing. This is where I'm going. There's definitely a move here around that time as well. So it could be January, February, if it's not already before, when you get this finances in order. You've got a nice offer here from a man who's an entrepreneur. He's potentially Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, but moreover, he's sort of like an entrepreneur. That's what I'm getting, more than a sign. Yeah, more than a sign. Yeah. Yeah, so he's making you an offer. That could be a love offer, a new boss. He could be a boss. He could be somebody who wants to help you in some way. There's a legal thing connected to it as well. Could be a landlord. There could be an arrangement here where you look after his house or something, or his pets, or provide security to the property when he's not there. You might have like I said, like some sort of a cottage in the backyard or something like that, like a studio in the backyard. I feel like you're going to meet this guy or see the ad in a off the normal pathway. So it could be through what's that app? Is it called Neighbors or something? Or, you know, Craigslist used to have some quite interesting posts, but I don't know if that's still happening. Or some sort of community gazette or word of mouth. Yeah. You've got work, somewhere where you're going to be able to work well is what I'm getting. Working well, working things out, money coming in through work, feeling very, very happy, feeling like your happiness is overflowing with abundance and prosperity and success and everything like that. And almost like you've got too many offers and too much of a good thing going on to accept any further offers. So you might already have a partner. You could already have, this is July, August. You might already have a partner. You could already have enough on your plate that you don't need to be taking anything else on. You've got enough going on. There is definitely a move coming up though. I'm getting Tennessee. I don't know if you got Tennessee before. I don't know if this person is from Tennessee, or there could be something coming up in Tennessee even. I know that's not in your best astrology sort of section, but just keep that in mind. Could have an associated word with Tennessee. It could be like Tennessee Avenue, or a business with Tennessee whiskey on it or something like that. Okay, it's Korea. He might be gone. Okay. Yeah, could be. Mystique. My apologies. The volume was really loud where I am right now. Okay, no problem. Hope you're having a good night. Where's Goddess 33? Did you have a question, Goddess 33, or was it a tip? Goddess 33. Hi, TP. Is that a question? He might be gone. Is he gone? Is that a man's name? Korea, yeah. Thank you, Venetian. Thank you for that. Just clarify your question, TP, and I'll come to you. What can I expect to hear about him, Korea? And I feel like he might have been might be going or gone. Let's have a look. Any clarification for Korea? I don't know how to say that name. It's strange. Any clarification? He could be getting married. He might be getting a new contract. He could be bossing up somehow, becoming a boss or moving into a different arena. He's going where the grass is greener. I'm getting like money. He's going somewhere where there's more money. Is he gone? Is he going to be gone? Oh, he's already married. Okay, well, I feel like he's getting another contract. Okay, is he moving on to another position? Yes. I feel like he might go, he might have been headhunted, or he's going out. No, I don't think he's reaching out to you for a job. No, not unless you reach out to him first. If that's the previous person you worked with, these people are not going to reach out to you unless you tell them that you want to work with them again or come back. And then there's a possibility they might put you in. Okay, Venusian, Cash App, thank you so much. I have a business event tomorrow, wondering how the energy is around the event tomorrow. Good question. Do you mind if we put the link in for the donation page? Just while I'm shuffling. Okay. The event. Business event. I'm still seeing golf courses around you, Venusian. That came up before. Sometimes these things take a long time to emerge. And I'm still seeing a beautiful hotel lobby in Scottsdale. It could be the golf course in Scottsdale. Is it Scottsdale? Business event tomorrow, wondering how the energy is around the event tomorrow. Okay. Business event. It is at a hotel, okay. I also seen you going more to like hotel lobbies and hanging out, meeting different people, hanging out on a different part of town for some reason. It could also help you with your business of some description or finding a good potential partner. All right. I'm getting the word frat boys. So somebody's been to college. Somebody's been to college, they're educated. I feel like you've got law around them, lawyer. Yeah. I also feel like you're going to lawyer up, and I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's to do with ongoing cases or something that you're going to be addressing. Okay. Energy around the party event. I feel like you're going to be noticed, that's for sure. You've got the star there, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant. It could lead to good contracts. There's something about the finances there. You might not think there's enough money there, or you might not feel like enough people have showed up, or there's a lack of some description. Or somebody might not show up who you expected to be there, but it's okay because the outcome is really good. You've also got a Cancer here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but potentially Cancer. Somebody here is going to help open the road for you, or you're going to find some new ideas about how to open the road or how the road is going to open up for you. You've got more responsibility here. What's the Eight of Swords about? Something might throw you off and you feel a bit confused. Like somebody might be attracted to you, but you're not really sure about them. It's not your type, or they might throw you a curved ball that you weren't expecting, but it's not, I'm not saying it's not a bad one. I'm getting flowers, flower beds, flowers, somewhere with a lot of flowers. I don't know if there's going to be some sort of festival, like a flower festival or something. Could also be a funeral as well. Lots of flowers. The High Priestess. Tuning into your inner wisdom. Trust your inner wisdom. If somebody throws you a curveball, trust your inner wisdom. Okay. You will be sourcing some sort of accommodation or looking at some sort of accommodation. So even if it's a business event, there could be some ideas that come up with accommodation. Some new ideas. And I'm getting the words river and valley. So I know that a lot of the rivers dry up in Phoenix, but there could be a valley that's a river. Oh, your soul family been showing up a lot lately. Okay. There's something here with a river and a valley. River and a valley. I'm getting that song, River of Life. It's an old song. It's like a kind of a, it's kind of a cheesy song, like a children's song almost. I don't have anything from Goddess 33. But it's a lucky song. What is that song called? Let me just check it. A hymn. Okay. It's a religious song, I think. Lyrics. Okay. It could be a hymn of some description. It's kind of very upbeat though in my mind. So that can be symbolic of just like things are going to start flowing, you know, going with the flow down the river downstream. You're not swimming upstream anymore. It's like a downstream flow. Okay. I might try to find that song later. Okay, let's see. Welcome, Venetian. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I feel like it's okay. It's kind of like a stepping stone, one thing after another. I do see more rivers and valleys though around you. So that's often in areas that have a little bit more water. And I do see greenery as well, green trees. It kind of reminds me a bit of Canada, but I don't think it is. It could even be, is it Prescott or the northern part of Arizona? Somewhere up in the mountains. Okay, Christina, how are you, my dear? Welcome. Thanks for the $4.99. My person wants me to meet his padrino in his religion. Should I cloak myself to protect myself so he cannot read me? That sounds very complicated. I wouldn't go. Yeah. Like, what are they trying to do to you? I feel like they could be trying to brainwash you or something. Yeah, I don't like all of this sort of like weird stuff going on. he's not going to pick up that you've cloaked yourself. He just might not be able to read you. I mean, a lot of these people, they'll just play on your weaknesses, or they're not actually as powerful as you give them credit for. So I wouldn't actually worry too much about it if you do go, if you feel like you want to go, but don't go if you don't want to go. Flagstaff is where I was thinking. Venusian Flagstaff. Did I say Flagstaff before? Okay. Kind of looks like that. All right. Let's have a look for Christina. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like they're going to try to tap your energy, like get into your energy. Don't know why. Welcome, TP. I think you can delay the meeting. You're going to delay it. They might be trying to get money off people. It's definitely not going to be your thing. It's not your bag. It's not what you are wanting to navigate down towards. You could cloak yourself, yes. If you do have to go, if you feel like you need to go or you have to go, I feel like you can cloak yourself. But he's still going to try to, I don't know, tap into something. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't get a 100% great vibe about going at all. If you can avoid going, it might be a good idea. Just do what you want to do. Yeah. Hi, Mystique. What should I do about the situation with my son? Is that the one, which son? The one that's got the pregnant girlfriend or the other son? Cover your crown, Venusian says to Christina. Let's just do a pendulum for Christina, should you go at all. It's not giving me a yes or a no. You might want to just come up with some excuse that you can't go. What son is that one? The one in Florida? Yeah, what do you need to do about him? I mean, you know, he's making his own life, and if his father wants to support him, he will. You know, you don't have to do anything. He's not, his dad wants to, well, he's not your problem. Yeah, he's not your problem really at all. And you're not in a position to help anybody right now. You need to help yourself. Yeah. Thanks, Venusia, for the link. Yeah, you need to help yourself. That's really what it comes down to. You've got basic things going on that need to be addressed. Housing, health. We've got the triangle. Housing, personal health, finances, debts. And your son is right up here. We've got to really, he's like the icing on the cake. You know, he's the extra cream. You know, you've got your stuff you need to be focusing on down here. Jobs, businesses, all of that stuff. And I think your daughter is saying something as well. I feel like she's got some sort of a saying in this. I think she's sort of like, Mum, you know, don't worry about it. If anything, I would do something with your daughter or listen to what she's saying. You don't owe your mum anything, no. She's just going to go and spend it on hoarding stuff. What should I do about the situation with your son? And put a list down of all the food that they've thrown away that adds up to more than $200. So say, you know, there's been wastage here, and also things have gone missing out of your room, like cards, decks and things like that. All of that adds up to more than $200. He could be trying to manipulate you, Mystique, into doing something for him. What should you do about your son's situation? I mean, if he's a man enough to get someone pregnant, he can deal with it, you know. The chapter's closing. It's like you're washing your hands of all of this stuff that, you know, people are trying to keep you in the loop with. I feel like he's playing on your soft side. If your daughter's saying, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. He has family looking after him, and they're giving him money, and they're not giving you money, they're taking money from you. So your mother might even be giving him money, your money that you're giving her. So I would be very, very wary about them all. They're all up to something, except for your daughter. She's the only one that's not up to something. Yeah. Okay, your mother. Your mother has a personality disorder. She's psychologically unwell, and she's, you know, unregulated. Personality disorders are fine, but if they're regulated and worked out with, let's have a look at the mother. If they're regulated, they're fine, but she's off on one of her little sprees. She's shooting off bad words, or your father is making up stuff, shooting off the mouth. She just wants all the money for herself. She wants all her kids, all of them, and grandkids, and whoever else is there to give her money. That's all she wants. Yep, she doesn't need the money, no. She's trying to keep you trapped there. She's not helping you get your money together to get out of there. You know what I mean? Oh, that's cool, Christina. So you do have to work. That's a good one. Yeah. But I think Venusian got it right. Protect your crown. Yeah. They might even use your photo too if they want to do something on you. So I would just be a little careful of anything like that. I would cloak yourself anyway, whether you're going or not. Your father gets upset. Well, yeah, he would get upset if he's married to your mother. What does he get upset about? She's just going to go and spend the money on her hoarding. That's all she's doing to feed her addiction. Okay. Try to refresh the live if it's lagging. Okay. Hi, Tamika. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Thank you, TP. Last days of summer. Very nice. She's twisting things around, Mystique, buying the same brands that you do. Yeah, twisting around, twisting around. Okay, hi, Tammy. How are you, my dear? Welcome back. And they took your key. Did they give you your key back, Mystique? I mean, how are you meant to get into the house? And if you're a tenant, you have rights there, you know. If you're a tenant and you've been paying rent, you know, they've got no right to take the key off you. No, don't give her anything. Just keep on working on your debts and everything like that. Get things sorted out. Okay. Yeah, don't tell her anything. Don't tell her you're trying to get back, you're trying to get out, nothing. Just save as much as you can. Just don't take any notice of your mother at all. She's off on another, she's living in another world. Okay. Any messages from my friend Gary Champion on the other side? Good old Gary. Gary and Freckles. Freckles doesn't want to be left out. He's coughing. He's going, what about me? Yeah, he's not. He's saying, you don't leave me out. He's like pouring one paw, like stomping his foot. I feel like there's somebody in your class that is like an accelerated student that might need to go further, or is like a mini genius or something. They might have not discovered that yet, but I feel like they're going to be unraveling it. I feel like it's a boy. Could be a chubby boy. What's Gary got to say? Yeah, you've got some exceptional students, I feel like, that are going to go through some particular program or be selected out. I'm also getting a triangle. So I don't know if somebody is trying to triangulate you, Tammy, or something's going on with the triangle where you need to decide what direction to go in next, but you're kind of like going from A to B to C to A to B to C. There's like going around in a triangle, not a circle, but a triangle. Freckles is still showing me the train, and it's going in the direction of San Antonio from Austin. So there's something here with the train and the roadhouse. You are going to go into some sort of a roadhouse, and there's going to be a very big sign that you're going to get. It's almost like it's going to be in neon lights. So you might stop for gas or for food or something somewhere and walk into a venue, and there's going to be a big neon light, and I feel like it's red or white. I'm getting red and white, or red or white. I'm getting a Coca-Cola sign as well. Somebody's into collectibles, like that TV show where those guys drive around America and they buy the these things that are what do they call them? Like that, they buy all those old Coke signs and stuff like that, and memorabilia. Somebody's into that. I don't know if Gary was into that, but there could be something like that coming up that you might be collecting or given or inheriting or something like that. There's something coming your way. I don't know if that TV show's still on. The Pickers, yeah, the Pickers, that's it. That's it. Is it just the Pickers? Yeah, there's a lot of roadhouse energy that comes up for you, and also the train. Let me just see what else Gary and Freckles have to say. Freckles is getting toey. He wants to go somewhere. Yeah, he wants to go somewhere. He's like, I want to go somewhere. I want to go on a road trip or something like that. You might go down to San Antonio to see your mother soon. That could be coming up soon, and I feel it's in the next month. Yeah. Still getting that song, The Last Train to Clarksville. So I don't know if you ever, that was the Monkees. I don't know if you ever listened to the Monkees at the time, or your ex-husband did, your first husband. Oh, you're going in October, so that's soon. That's 1 month out. Okay. Yeah. She might be a bit more frail than she's letting on. She might also give your daughter something, and you something. There could be something that she's going to give her. I'm seeing pearls or some sort of jewelry. If the pickers doesn't make sense to you now, it will later. It might be that you meet a guy who's into memorabilia. He's got a collection of them in his garage or something, or in his business. He might have like a business where he has things like that displayed. Could even be that you go to some sort of a venue, like a dance venue, a roadhouse type of venue that has kind of memorabilia. It looks like it's wooden, and it's got a lot of these signs and neons and other signs like Coca-Cola bottle top signs and things like that around. It looks like there's a lot of retro art as well. He could actually be a retro artist, so just keep that up your sleeve. Somebody that you're going to meet. I'm also getting a P initial, like a Peter. I feel like Gary's trying to bring somebody into your life for you. And it will be the last husband. Like, you're going to feel like that's the person to spend the rest of your life with. I think that's what The Last Train to Clarksville is about. Freckles may come back in another dog or cat from Spirit, and you're going to know that it's Freckles. I feel like he wants to come back. Okay, you got a man here, he's King of Pentacles, he's got money. I feel like he's in San Antonio. He could be connected to, not to your past, but there's a correlation with this person. I know that you sometimes go out with your daughter and have fun. It could be that you go out and you meet this guy with your daughter, and you're not meant to know about it before it happens. It could be an earth sign or an air sign. There is a house here involved, and abundance. I do feel like you're going to come into quite a bit of wealth at some time soon. I feel December is a turning point, interesting month that is going to come up. I'm getting jingle bells, jingle bells. I don't know if Freckles liked the holidays or Thanksgiving, specifically the turkey. I'm getting more Freckles today than Gary, but Gary is behind everything. The train is very significant. I think you had somebody who worked on the train. Was it Bob or Bobby? There's somebody who worked near the train line or on the trains. There was a traveling, somebody who traveled for work, or was a traveling salesperson. Ooh. Freckles loved opening gifts and wearing bows on his head. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, you loved the monkeys. Yeah. And one of those monkeys was from Texas as well, Tammy. I did look it up. One of them, I think, was from Houston, and then they ended up going to, I think, LA. Oh, your grandfathers were, both of them, both grandfathers? Was there a Bobby or a Bob? Robert? I think they want to come through. The person that you'll meet for your next relationship will be at the right place at the right time. And they're just telling me, don't look backwards, look forward. So don't go back over all of these old guys from the past. Yeah, just move forward. Keep going forward. And there will be a turning point where you're going to have to make a big decision, like in the triangle. Yeah, it might be out of 3 different things. Could be 3 different locations. Ah, great-grandfather, great-great-grandfather. Okay. Maybe try to put the monkeys music on that you like, and you're going to get some messages through it. So there's going to be some channel messages coming through to you. Yeah. You're working on your confidence, you're working on your self-esteem, you're working on having the courage to kind of move forward in the direction you want to go in. So it is all happening, but it's kind of like happening in the background. The people and pets in spirit are kind of cheering you along. Railroad is uncrossing. What does that mean, Megs? Venusian, sorry. Or crossroads. At the crossroads. Yeah, what does that mean? Could be the crossroads. Thanks for that, Tammy. If anything else comes up, I'll let you know. Sometimes that message will come in when we move on to another person, and if anyone else is just watching, they might get a message through somebody else's reading. I'm also getting an apple. Somebody's going to the Big Apple. So somebody's going to New York for some sort of celebration, and I feel like they might actually... Oh, that's right, Venusian. Roadblocks. Okay, that makes sense, because Ogun works with me a lot. So what I would do if I was you, Tammy, to unblock and put an offering to Ogun on the railroad, on the railway line. Just go down to any railroad line and do a... I used to use those little fuzz balls, and do one that's like a brown, like a rum color, and put Ogun's name on it, all over it, and your name and your date of birth on it, and open the roads and put it on the next to the railway line. Yeah, it doesn't matter where it is. There's a railroad behind the lake house. Good. Yep. And ask Ogun to open the road for you, and it will happen quickly. He likes his dedications. And if there's a crossroad as well, crossroads are good too. Railroad crossroads, or a crossroad. Yep. Okay. Removing blocks and obstacles. Excellent. Thanks, Venusian. Tamika, what's good happening in October to November? What's good happening from October to November for Tamika? October to November. What's going on? Oh, she's eating apples, Michi. Interesting. I'm seeing a big red juicy apple. And you're coming into that apple season now, aren't you? Okay, that's you, Tamika, the Queen of Rods. You might get an opening here, Tamika, for a new property, a new rental coming up, Four of Rods. So it looks to me like there's something coming up there that you're going to like in the pipeline. Yep, in the pipeline, something that you're going to like. You might have a crush on somebody, or somebody has a crush on you. There could be a crush or an attraction to somebody. Or you might meet somebody who wants to go out on a date, dating. You're saving good money. Money is good. And also you're going to get some more work. So if you have been looking for work, I feel like you've got some work coming in. And you might be doing that. I don't know. It's near a library. There's something near a library. I'm seeing something near a library. You feel like it's time for a big change. What you don't see coming is a big change, transformation. So something on the external is going to have a big transformation. So I don't know if it's somebody that has been struggling with something or addictions or something else, but they could go through a big change. Hopefully not a death, but a change. There is a lump sum of money coming to you at the end of this. So there could be some money coming back to you from something. You've been very patient. You've been weighing up your pros and cons. You will be offered something, but you're not going to take it. It's like, I don't know if I really like that. It could be that you get more than one offer of a property, so you're going to wait till the right one comes up. What is the Four of Cups about? Okay, yeah, you're waiting for the right thing to come up. Yeah, you've been patient and you're waiting for the right thing to come up. So you are on track with that. But money's looking good, Tamika, so just keep going with that. Yeah. It's looking good. Thank you for that. Thanks for your donation. All right. Amira's tapping into everyone tonight. Thanks, Venusian. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Mystique is next. City Line Apartment said my daughter Hader's name came up to rent. 2-bedroom apartment. Will we get the place? They said they'll call on Monday. Okay. Oh, Uncle Bobby, it wasn't your reading. Okay, that was Bobby, that was for you, Venusian. Okay. He's still around. Welcome, Tamika. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Michi. All right. City Line Apartments. Who's your daughter's hater? Why does she have a hater? Male or female? And why did this person's name come up? That's a weird thing to happen. It's like you don't need any further, you know, obstacles with any rentals. So what was it meant to be, Mystique? Will you get the place? They said they'll call on Monday. Okay. I feel like there's a positivity around this question. There is a positivity around it. I'm feeling like there's positive news. It's going to rock your world if that happens. You've also been very patient. Haters wasn't supposed to be in the sentence. Just remove the word haters. Okay. Said your daughter's name came up to rent the 2-bedroom. What does that mean exactly? Will you get it? Will they give you a positive call on Monday? I feel it's a yes. I feel it's a yes. Look, if it's cheaper to do a 1-bedroom, I would even do that, like just to get something. Yeah, you can turn the main area into like a bedroom. That's how a lot of people live these days. Should be on a wait list, sounds like. Okay. It is looking positive, Mystique. They might give you an option of different, I'm sort of seeing like different apartments. They might give you an offer of one of the apartments, that's for sure. There is an offer coming in. I'm getting a 4 in there, so I don't know if the rent is something with a 4 in it, or there's a 4 in the number, in the apartment number. Okay, we'll come back to you if anything pops up. All right. Good things coming to you, stability, love, spiritual business, clearing debts. The deposit would be 300. That's not too bad. Awesome source, yeah. 300's not bad. It's not a bad deposit at all. Good things coming in for Mystique. Oh, a little bit like Section 8. Good. Excellent. I didn't see your question, Goddess 33. No, can you please put it in again? Tried to find it, couldn't find it. Good things coming in. Good things coming in for Mystique. I'm going to do... Keeping on top of a situation now. You're ready to go. Yeah, you're ready to roll, Mystique. I feel like you're rolling really soon. Yep. You're rolling really soon. You're juggling finances and money, but you're rolling soon. Yeah, rolling out the door. Literally. Don't give your parents another cent. Not another cent. Dime. Not another dime. There's no words for how done I am. I know. You've been through like one of the most trying experiences. You know, the church, the key, the whole thing. The manipulation, the treachery, gossip and jealousy. Your mother's jealous of you. She could be a narcissist. I think we've discussed this before, haven't we? Okay, relocation home, 100%. Yeah, don't tell her a thing, just move out. Cunning, stealth. You're going to go out in the night. You're going to sneak out in the night. You're going to sneak out in the night. And you're going to feel very, 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 very secure when you go. It's like you will not feel, this is what I say to people, like when you have your own space and you feel settled, you don't accept anything that is below standard. And, you know, this goes for me, you, everybody. Venusian, once you get your own place that you like, you're going to feel like you're not going to engage with anyone that's below standard. And you end up just aiming high, like shooting high, aiming high. Yeah. You're not going to, you know, like Mystique, you're not going to go with the Taurus, you know, the Taurus and all of these men who are kind of not above board. Yeah, not above board. You're going to aim high. Yep. So you're definitely on a roll and things are looking really good. Yeah. You might write something on a bay leaf or a, you know, one of those leaves, like the autumn leaves. You might write something on a leaf that you wish for and put it in a floating river. That's what Spirit's showing me. Spring, summer. Okay. And by spring next year, things are going to be a lot better. And that wish is going to be coming about in spring, summer. So, yeah, so you're going to put something on a leaf, write it on a leaf with a Sharpie and put it in a flowing stream. And you're going to find that it comes about later on. It might be one of those slow burns, but it's going to come about later on. Yep. Okay. There's the house, congrats, keep it on the low. Keep it on the low down, yeah. You're going to sneak out in the night. Yeah, when you and your daughter aren't working or studying, you're going to sneak out. Okay, Cash App. Did we get something with Goddess 33? Goddess 33, where are you? I'm going to check my email again, but nothing came on the email. Yeah, if you can't put it on the chat, just send me an email and just let me know and I'll check it again. Goddess 33. Yeah, just ignore all these people wanting money from you, Mystique. Don't give them anything. You don't have money to be giving people willy-nilly. You know, they're all going to come out of the woodwork and they're going to keep on coming. Yeah. They're going to keep on coming. And they think that you're some sort of an easy target. Okay. Venusian is next with the Cash App. Let me have a look at the question. My spiritual team had a meeting and startled me the other night in my room. It was quite dense, but not dense. They said they are preparing me for my relocation. Excellent. It was your uncle, Nana, and your sister. Awesome. Awesome. What question would you like, Venusian? What good things are coming, maybe. We'll do one of those, like Mystiques. What good things are coming? I feel like your mother's energy is a little softer this time. Will this happen before the holiday season? Okay, good question. Okay. Wisdom keeper. Yeah, they're definitely giving you... She's still a brat. Sometimes they get worse. They don't get better. Okay, you're going to get a couple of months at the very most. Could be October. The wisdom keepers here. You've got the key, change. Do you have the support of the Section 8 in Phoenix? Has anything like that popped up yet? You've got the key coming in soon, so I feel like it's within a couple of months. So it could be before Thanksgiving. When's Thanksgiving? It's the 30th of November, isn't it? So October, November. There's news coming in. Your mother's jealous of you. She's jealous of your ability to just... Are you going through an appeal? Okay. Well, yeah, your mother's got jealousy issues. You're going to do something, Megs. I feel like there's a cunning way of going about it. You might even be lawyering up and just nipping this in the bud. Yeah. Overcoming a big obstacle, achievement with the mountain. Yeah, there's a lot of jealousy around you. I feel like it's not just your mother. I feel like it's other females and men as well. So just be very careful. Like, it's not like you're not careful, because you do protect yourself, but it's just to confirm. Yeah, I would try to accelerate this and maybe lawyer up and just get it something done. I feel like you're going to put like a pin in it. It's like, okay, enough already. Let's just get this done. Yeah, don't worry about being... It's better to be alone than with the wrong people. And, you know, if you don't have community in Arizona, it doesn't matter. Strength and success. You're going to come out like a lion. And I do feel like your daughter's going to have a school that she's going to really like. I see her going to school. Just email me the question, Goddess 33. Justice will be served. You're going to get balanced justice and the documents are going to be approved. Yeah, I would say you might need to lawyer up, Megs, in some capacity. You might get some sort of legal aid or some sort of lawyer who is going to help you for no cost or something like that, or low cost. I would just keep on going down to the department and kind of like showing up and kind of harassing them. Yeah. Yeah, so don't worry about the rest of them. Just keep yourself busy. That's who is helping you now with your daughter's father. Okay. You've got a lawyer. All right. Goddess 33, just email me. I haven't got any emails. Sometimes some words can be blocked on the chat, Goddess 33, so just send me an email. Oh, you went through a community partnership. Okay. Oh, good. Volunteer lawyer. Excellent. And you want to get the housing done first and foremost as well. And if the daughter's father doesn't have the money to pay, you said that you were going to drop it and just go for something else. All right. Okay, Goddess 33, where are you? Do not see anything here. Nothing's come through. Maybe try to reword it or email it. Okay. Oh, he's the one that pays. Okay, you need legal custody to move in and put her in programs. Yeah. Good move. Good move. You might need to get a lawyer also to help you with housing as well for the appeal. You might need to just try to move that quickly forward. Yeah. Because I do think it could happen quicker than the appeal date. I know things are a bit tied up there. All right. Goddess 33. Yeah, I think right now I feel like you're just really going to push it, Venusian. You're going to push all of the stuff to be settled, and then you won't have to look back again. It's like, okay, this is done, that's done, everything's done. I still don't have any email. Let me pick a card for Desi. For Desi's, Venusian Desi. Yeah, it's all going to be like tied up in a bow. It's all going to be settled. Celebration and finances, managing your money, saving money, and finances being sorted out. Yeah, you're going to put all of this behind you. Once it's behind you, you're not going to look back. Yeah, it's all going to just flow. It's a shame you need his permission for everything. Yeah, but get rid of this guy. You don't need him really. I mean, if he's paying, fine, but he's not really helping. He's just hindering your ability to, you know, excel. Okay. Question about finances for Goddess 33. Been working non-stop and this old lady at the group home is bad-mouthing you. You lost your roommate, still waiting on you. How difficult is it to find a roommate? Well, she's Delulu, this woman. Delulu. Why is the roommate not coming in? Are you meant to be moving or something? Let's have a look for Goddess 33. Yeah, I think they know that she's Delulu, so it's not like, I think she's also bad-mouthing other people. I don't think it's just you. Yeah. You might get a young student, female, could be coming forward for the room. Have you thought of doing an Airbnb, just Airbnb-ing the room? You've got money though. You've got, the money's looking good. The money's looking good. You're staying on top of things. Things coming full circle. You've got good stuff around family or family money or somebody's family. Somebody's money around their side of the family. Could be a partner or something like that. Or a potential. Options and choices. I think there's a reason why you haven't got a roommate. There's an option and choice here to do maybe something different or to go in a different direction. You might not have the time to do an Airbnb, like the turnaround and stuff like that. But you might do like a monthly rental or something through the Airbnb. You might do monthly rental only, so it's easier. And that could also get you better money. Summer. Somewhere where it's summer all the time. I think you are in a warm place though, aren't you? The money's coming though, so I kind of feel like there's nothing to really worry about. The money's coming. Things are moving forward. You're getting your wishes coming true. You might get a female student that might pop in for a, you know, for a term or for a period of time. I don't know if you've been thinking about moving and renting out your property and just moving. But things are looking really good, Goddess 33. No, things are looking good. It's like you're going to finish up a cycle. This woman who's bad-mouthing you. No, I feel like you're sitting pretty. I feel like you've got, you know, nothing to worry about. I know you are worried about some things, and some things are not looking fantastic right now. I think it's kind of like the fallout of the eclipse that's just happened. It could kind of have shaken up something. Yeah, it might have upheavaled or shook up something that you weren't expecting, but I don't think you've had time to think. Hi Tamika, October. Things can go out from October. I feel like things are slightly time flexible, so I wouldn't worry, but I think October is a good month. September, October can be valid for that reading, yes. But the ball's in motion, September, October for Tamika. Yeah, you're reassessing things, Goddess 33. It's like you're reassessing what exactly you need to do, and you're kind of a little bit overwhelmed right now with stuff that's going on. What general collective read should we do, Michi or Venusian? What general collective should we do? I'm just getting a vision to do a 12-month. Why am I getting that? Maybe a love reading. Let's do a love reading 12 months for the collective with Amira's Love Oracle. Okay. Some of you are going to take a trip down memory lane. This is a collective read, time stamping it at 92 minutes 50 seconds. Some of you are going to be taking a trip down memory lane. Are you going to say 6 months, Mystique? Yeah, good. But it may or may not be to revisit somebody. I feel like it's more about closure. Yeah, it's more about closure. 11:10, is that the time? Doors opening. Okay. What have we got for the collective in the way of love reading? Let's start at September. Options and choices coming in, feeling very fancy-free, maybe getting asked out on more dates, feeling very liberated, like, yay, everything's good. Everything's following nicely. Some of you are going to be revamping your wardrobe, doing some sort of makeover, physical appearance, fitness program, overhaul, moving into November from now. You've got a deja vu here, and I think that's the trip down memory lane. You might be revisiting somewhere that you've been before with somebody. You could go back to a city or a place that you've been where you were in a relationship with somebody from the past. I feel like it's a closure. I feel like you're not going to feel anything anymore. December, travels in the air. Travels in the air, things opening up very nicely. Some of you are going to go on a honeymoon, a vacation, enjoyment, tropical islands, cruises, Caribbean, flights. Where else? Where else am I getting on the travel spectrum? Somewhere that you've never been before. I did get Belize before for someone. It keeps flashing in Belize. So some people are thinking about going to Belize. They might even be thinking about moving there or living in Belize. There's an indication here with Belize, and I don't know why. I know it's a place where some expats are going to live that is fairly easy to live or to get residency in. Okay. So that might come up around December, January. Destiny opening up in January, February with a potential partner. It could be forming a solid bond, a relationship, a tie of some description. Fun times ahead, looking very good. I'm getting a B initial for some of you. Some of you are practicing some sort of handicraft, doing some craft. making things with your hands, designing something or making some sort of arts and crafts. You might be doing it as gifts for the holidays or preparing things for markets or gifts. Fun times ahead, feeling like your world is opening up, especially around the springtime events coming up, feeling very blessed, being in the right place at the right time. Some of you are already going to be in a relationship by then. There is a friendship coming in that could lead to something very unique and special, turning into a relationship in May, June 2026. Keeping your eye out for, it's a warning, keeping your eye out for people who are still legally married, still hung up on their ex or have a third party around them, an obstacle there, so July, August. So you're not going to engage with this person if that is the case, because it's going to become an obstacle moving forward. What else do we need to clarify this obstacle? Gossip. Yeah, there's somebody who will be getting up in your business too much, and that could be a neighbor, could be a parent, a friend, you know, somebody related to you, not necessarily a third party around a person. So it could be that there's somebody getting up on your business, and it could be an old friend, it could be a co-worker. So just be careful what you tell people about what you're doing, where you're going, who you're going with. I would just be keeping things on the lowdown and not worrying too much about it. I'm getting flames of desire. I'm also getting fire. So some of you are going to really have a nice time in winter. I'm getting like fire pits, going somewhere nice, like in a venue or like outside in a nice hotel setting, and they've got a fire pit going on. It looks like a modern sort of hotel or something really nice. So I'm seeing like a fire pit, and you might be going with somebody on a date there. Yeah, he's looking very good. Boss, entrepreneur, somebody who is successful, and he might have done business a lot of his life. He could have been in business, wearing a business suit. Could also be a Leo or have some Leo influence there. They're celebrating something big around a full moon. And I'm still seeing the fire pit. It looks like a really nice luxury hotel. I went to a lobby like that. It's reminding me of this lobby I went to in North Carolina near, it's a beautiful hotel. It's got a huge fireplace. It's really cozy. It's a fireplace as opposed to a fire pit because it's too cold to go outside. It's in North Carolina near Asheville. Some of you might know it. I think it might be, I can't say for sure, but it might be near a golf course. But it's a very prestigious hotel, huge area where there's this huge fireplace. Yeah, something like that. There's some coziness coming up in the holidays. I feel like there's some romance, some nice dates. Some of you might be going to the Carolinas as well. That could be an option. That could be an indication of a specific place that somebody might be going. It could be on a holiday. It could be moving there. You're definitely flying somewhere. There's a flight. So it's either to somewhere warm where there's tropical vibes, islands, tropical vibes, beaches, or going somewhere in the holidays that's cozy and with a fireplace or a fire pit. Hope that makes sense. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Venusian. Thanks, Michi. Thanks, Tamika. Thank you, Mystique. Control tactics. Yeah, you're going to take back your control, Venusian. It's enough already. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm going to put your foot down. You want to move once you graduate school and rent out the condo. Good idea. When are you going to graduate? Because there is an imminent move for you, but it's always kind of been looming in the future, Goddess 33. Yeah, you do have a plan, and it's going to become effective. You might even live overseas somewhere cheaper as an expat. Oh, you had plans to go to North Carolina? Michi, excellent. Does anyone know that nice hotel? It's like a resort. Yeah, a lot of people are moving. It's hard right now to choose where to move to because a lot of places are just having issues, you know, political issues, etc. It's a drive from Asheville. It's not actually in Asheville, it's a drive. And it's not the castle. It could be near Blue Ridge somewhere. But I could be getting my directions wrong. It's not Biltmore, it's something else. It's modern. But if you look at the pictures of that place, you'll get the vibe, whatever it is. You're planning to go to Alabama to your friend's wedding. Just look at the budget, Mystique, if you can afford it or not. When you're graduating, Goddess 33, does the resort have a water park inside? No, I don't think so. It might have an indoor pool. It might have an indoor pool. I wonder if it's the Foundry. I know it's very expensive, but it's not in the middle of Asheville though. Ah, it could be the Omni Grove Park Inn and Spa. That looks like it. The Omni Grove Park Inn and Spa has like gardens around it, very big kind of yeah, I went there in winter, so I didn't go into the pools or anything like that. It was just in the lobby. Let me check it, I'll see. If I see the fireplace, I'll recognize it. It does look familiar. It's really huge. God, there's a gingerbread house. Can't see the lobby. Why can't I see the lobby? It's just showing this stupid gym. Yeah, natural stone fireplaces. I think that's it. It looked bigger though, but that looks like it. It actually looks better in real life than it does in the pictures. Yeah, I was living in Asheville for a while. I was doing a house sit there for a cat. By the end of the year, you'll be graduated. Oh, fantastic. So by the end of this year, so by December, maybe that's why you haven't got a roommate yet, because you're actually going to be going and renting it out. Oh, next year. So when's the end of the year? Is it in June? Yeah, you might get a student. I feel female student, somebody very quiet. Could be an international student or something until the end of the semester. Okay, any last calls, anybody? December 2026. Oh, okay. It'll go really quickly. Whatever it is, it'll go quickly. I feel like you might be graduated earlier than that. I don't know why. You might fast track this graduation, especially after the last shenanigans that have happened. With the other students. Okay. Any last calls? You're welcome, Goddess 33. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining, everyone. Thanks, Michi. Thanks, Mystique. Thanks, Venusian. Thanks, Tamika. Cicely's not here today. Wonder where Cicely is. My voice is starting to go. Thanks, Tammy. Thanks, TP. Okay. I'll just keep the chat open for 30 seconds. If there's no more last calls, I'll close, and I wish you all a very nice weekend, and I'll be back soon, sometime early next week, Tuesday or Wednesday. I might do a coffee cup. Don't worry about the timestamp. Okay, thanks, Michi. Thank you, thank you. I need to get some more candles as well. That was an amazing candle, that last one. All right, everybody, lots of love and blessings to you all. Take care. I'll see you on the next live.